So the process here is scrutineering. They come in and they check the car for its basically its safety and to make sure it's got the minimum requirements for a racing car to go on the circuit. And that includes checking the driver's crash helmet to make sure it's of the correct standard, because there's an international standard for the quality of crash helmets, and the flame-proof overalls that we wear when we're driving race cars to make sure that they're still in date and of the right specification. This car that I'm driving today, it's got a few battle scars from his recent meetings when he's been driving it, but in the scrutineering bay they check the car for basically for safety and that it works correctly. That will include things to make sure that the seat is properly secured to the frame of the car, to make sure that the seat belts are properly secured to the car, because if you have an accident, if the seat comes loose, then the seat belts do nothing and you just get thrown around inside the car. You can see the roll cage inside the car. So all of this, the feet are welded into the frame down here and in the same place on the passenger side and up on the rear bulkhead and down here just behind the driver's seat. And then the rest of the framework is bolted into place, including across the roof here, and that will give you the strength in case you have an accident. And these sidebars are to protect you on the case of a side impact. They'll also check things like the lights, and this is a high intensity LED light which is used in poor visibility conditions such as rain. You've probably seen them if you ever watched the Grand Prix on the telly, so that you can actually see where the car in front is, because believe it or not, you can be following another car at 100 miles an hour 10 yards from their back bumper and not be able to see a thing because of all the spray that's coming up. You just keep your foot buried in the floorboards and hope they don't appear out of the mist as a surprise. So the yellow cross on the back here, or the black cross on the yellow background on the back, denotes that the car's being driven by someone who is a novice driver, i.e. has done less than 6 registered events. And the reason it's on this car is that my nephew Adam's car, and he's only just come into racing this season. We're just going to push the car forward now to weigh it on the scale. And now he's just checking the kill switch to make sure that the engine cuts out when that's pulled. Needless to say, they don't test the fire extinguisher one, otherwise it makes a terrible mess.